We are here in Columbus, Ohio, but the Ohio State women's basketball team will quickly be packing and turning around as they're heading to Seattle, Washington. They come away with a 71-63 victory over the number 6 seed North Carolina Tar Heels. I'm joined by Jayla Vanhorn. Jayla, Ohio State looked like they had this one in hand. They had a 12-point lead down the stretch in the fourth quarter. That dwindles all the way down, and North Carolina takes the lead. But Ohio State, they turn to a veteran to be able to send them to the Emerald City.
As you mentioned, Casey, the Buckeyes had a 12-point lead. The crowd was going crazy. But with 2 minutes remaining, Deja Kelly came back in after injuring what it seemed to be her lower leg. She came back in the game. In the final minute, she hit the go-ahead jumper from the key. But it was more than enough seconds remaining for Jacy Sheldon, who had been out for nearly 2 months after suffering a foot injury. Sheldon went into the lane, and according to Kevin McGuff, the play didn't go as planned. There was a miscommunication between Ebony Walker, who was the person who was passing the ball in. But fortunately, Sheldon was able to slip through the lane and get a go-ahead jumper with only 1 second remaining, which was not enough time for Carolina to get off any sort of shot.
Exactly. Ohio State, they come away with a 71-69 victory. Jayla, as you mentioned, that play didn't exactly go as designed, and I think it's sort of indicative to Jacy Sheldon's season. She comes back for her senior year, and she's really looking to pace this Buckeyes offense. She's limited to just a few games, just a small portion of the entire season that she's limited to with that injury. And she talked about how it's a little bit sweeter to be able to come away with the victory and be the one to sort of shoulder the load and come away with the victory here at home in the Schottenstein Center Value City Arena. The Buckeye faithful were on their feet cheering, and now Ohio State, they turn their sights to either UConn or Baylor. They'll face the winner of that round of 32 game in Seattle, Washington. But for now, they come away with a big 71-69 victory over the North Carolina Tar Heels. For Jayla Vanhorn, I'm Casey Smith. Until next time, take care.